platform are y'all coming on? Are y'all coming on y'all personal platform? If y'all are, I'm sharing it to y'all. I'm sharing it to you guys, and once you guys, okay, this one, okay, I don't see y'all. So can y'all send a request, and then after I introduce you guys, I'm going to bring you up. After I say the introduction, I am going to bring you guys up. Okay, so today, dating someone new so far away had ever had never even crossed Love's mind. But after seeing Lucky's face on a video call, she decided to try something new. What started as a simple hi from Lucky on Instagram has now turned into one of the greatest love stories ever told. Today, we are so excited to welcome Lucky and Love as our first live guest back on to LDR2 Forever. We'll be diving into their love story, their long distance journey, their waiting season, and how they finally have made it. So, guys, let us welcome Lucky and Love. Let me change them. There we go. How are you guys doing?
We're good. How are you?
Doing good.
Did our video come up?
Nope, I can't see you guys.
Okay. Let me try it again.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
there y'all go.
Hi.
Hello, welcome, guys.
Good evening
Reciproc,
from here, Nigeria. Yeah, was written good evening to everybody in the building.
no problem. Can everybody hear them clearly? I just want to make sure the audios and everything is good before we dive into it.
Yes, y'all. Our window is open, so tell us if we need to close it. Because
I
the
got my
cars and
window
stuff be
open
loud.
too.
Okay.
I need some air. Okay, everybody's saying yes. Okay, so
Okay.
I'm super excited to have you guys here. I just want you guys to start off where it all began for you guys. We'll start with Love first, just the beginning, how you guys met, your view, and then we'll go to Lucky.
Okay, so my view
Mhm.
is that I got a random DM on Instagram and it was, "Hi, my name is Lucky."
Mhm.
And then I looked at the page because I was like, "Oh, he's cute." Went to his page, saw that he was not in America and he was in Nigeria, and I exited stage left immediately. I got up out that chat so fast. You're not about to get me. And
Mhm.
then he video called me. And I don't even know why I answered y'all because I was on my way out the door. I don't know what made me answer. It was God Himself
Mhm.
because I sure did pick up that video call and I saw this beautiful face. And I was
Mhm.
like, I just stood there for a second, shocked, because I did not think he was going to be real. Thought it was going
Mhm.
to be a scam. And he was like, "I sent you a message. Why didn't you respond?" I was like, "I thought you was fake. I didn't think you was a real person." And I mean, from that day, literally, we have not stopped talking since. And that was 2021. So that's my
Wow.
side of how it all began.
Okay, Lucky. We need to hear your view.
Um, Basically, on the street of Mr. Graham now, we're roaming around, or walking up and down, and I just jam my beautiful queen, Love Edozie now. She again. So when I jam her, immediately I send her a message, text her, and I think in the next maybe 5 minutes or thereabouts, I check and I saw that my wife have actually read that message like sin. That's called sin. It shows sin. And it did not
Mhm.
reply me. And the next thing that I do, I don't on a more serious note, I don't know what is moving me, if it's devil, if it's God.
Not the devil if it's God.
You don't get like I don't know what's moving me if it's devil because you don't know this person, you just send him a message.
Mhm.
And again, sending a message, this person did not reply, and immediately you just throw a video call. So
Mhm.
immediately I call on a video call immediately like that. I'll be like, and I thank God, I was just praying inside me like, God, please let her pick this call. And my wife just picked the call. As I pick the call like this, I'll be like, you would think I'm possessed because the way I move, the way I'm talking
Mhm.
as if I know her, like he's owing me something. You don't
Mhm.
get. I'm meeting her for the first time in my life. I'm
Mhm.
talking to her for the first time in my life, and She picked the call, and I'd be like, I message you, you did not reply my message. See, command tone, somebody that I don't know, commanding. I message you, you did not reply my message.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the reason why I'm calling you. How are you doing? What's up?
By force, you had to respond to him.
That's why I say I don't know the kind of spirit that is moving me at that particular time, because normally that does not work. That does not make sense, because you could have been like, are you serious? I don't know you from anywhere. You're calling. Okay, what do you want from me? You just hang up.
Yeah.
But when I call, my wife just speak and we just vibe it. That night alone, we speak from, let's say, we start talking, maybe let's say from 7. From 7 to 12:01, we're still having conversation as if we have known ourselves before.
Yeah.
Wow, this was the first day that you guys met.
You don't get like, since that time, conversation back to back till date.
Yeah.
So you get like, I'm just grateful for God using me at that particular time and not me, use me to meet my wife, until today we're connecting as lucky and love. So you get.
Yes, Vixen said, I love the boldness and energy. So you guys met, you guys talked for endless hours. From that day that y'all met, how was communication after that? Like, what was the vibe up until the first time that you guys met?
It was like I've known this person for longer than I've known him. Like it got to, thank you so much. Thank you. It got to I love yous within the first week of us having those conversations, because it was like we was talking for hours daily. I'm on my lunch break. I'm getting off work. It's just a whole lot of conversation that was going on. So with it happening so quick, it just felt like this is somebody I've known my entire life. It felt very comfortable. It felt very peaceful. And that's what gave me so much peace doing it. The communication was just it felt very connected and natural. It wasn't forced. It just flowed.
What about you, Lucky? How were you feeling?
Ever since that time, communication is the key, because we can't actually do anything without communication, because we're very, very far.
Yeah.
But maybe from the beginning we're communicating, but it's not like growing. It's just like every day by day, the thing keep on growing.
Yeah.
Keep on growing. I'm sending I'm a good message sender.
Hey.
Real good.
I'm a good message sender. So you get like before she wake up in the morning, there's beautiful message waiting for her. Before she go back to sleep, there's beautiful message waiting for her. Just always keeping the communication going back to back. And I think we have one thing in common, communication, and we understand easily. Sure you get it. Yeah, it's open to new things. Sure you get, because I know some people can be like, I don't know where this is leading us to, because I can remember our text message. We can be talking, but I don't know where this is taking us to. You want to friend zone me.
Definitely.
You want to friend zone me. So from friend zoning now, we turn 100% love. Like he can't actually even do without talking to me in a day, and I can't do without talking to her in a day. You get like our communication is 100/100 from that first day till today. There's some part that we have, some misunderstanding, but maybe when more of the question come, maybe that's when
yes.
I don't want to rush into everything at once.
No problem. Guys, if you are just walking in the building, we are currently interviewing Lucky and Love. They are sharing their beautiful love story with us called Something New. We just started. They told us about how they met in 2021. Lucky sent the message, Love was ignored, and he called her. I beg, pick your phone and talk to me now. And ever since then, they've been locked in. Guys, continue to tap the screen. Gift us, gift them as well, and we're gonna keep getting into it. So when was the first time you guys met? Like from you, what month did y'all meet in 2021 actually? When did the DM come? Do y'all remember?
The DM was November 2021.
Okay.
The actual meet in person was 2022 September.
Okay, September 2022. So when along the lines did y'all ever commit to each other? Like in that time, did y'all start dating or?
Yeah, so January specifically. It was
Okay.
January when we both decided to post each other on the pages. It was like it's social media official, okay? It's official. So we were like feeling very connected. He was showing me his family, I was showing him mine. But that January, well, hold on, let's take a step back. He was still kind of playing the field because he didn't think I was serious. Let's talk about it. So that November to January time, we talking a lot, but he still was like, nah, she young. She probably gonna run off on me in the middle of us talking. So he
What
still
are
was
the
unsure.
ages, if you don't mind sharing?
I'm 28.
Okay.
I'll be 30, right?
You be 30. Are you like 33? Not no 30. There's a 5-year difference.
Okay.
Yeah, so he thought I was too young. I was probably gonna walk away or whatever. And January is when he finally posted. But I posted on Christmas. I was ready by Christmas. He officially locked in, I would say January.
Okay. Okay. And how was that? You guys posted in December. So like from the time that y'all met, how did you guys go about like telling friends and loved ones?
I mean, you want to tell how you told your family or?
Tell my family. There's no how, just tell them.
Same.
Started.
Okay.
I started posting her, like even before she even like I've started posting her on WhatsApp, on my WhatsApp story, like, you know, preparing people, like be like, you know, my wife fine now. Check.
Thank you.
She
You
is
know, like,
beautiful.
so I they post them for my WhatsApp steady, you know, they put all those love quotes every time, like, you know, sometimes, like, you know, when you post it, you're like, this is the best thing that ever happened in my life. You know, the most beautiful girl in the whole wide world. And if you can see, it's the most beautiful girl in the whole wide world. On the most serious note, she get period.
Yeah. Yes,
So
Sandy said love is sweet.
let me quickly there's one part that my wife actually talk about, you know, we Lucky and Love, we used to say this one, we are not celebrity in any way.
Yeah.
We have misunderstanding, we understand each other, you know, we fight, we argue, we, you know, so many things happen. We're not trying to paint that we are the, just like our name is sweet, you know, perfect. That's my real name. My name is Lucky and my wife's name is Love. It's not like we compose the name and make it Lucky and Love. That's my name. That's my birth name and all that.
Yeah.
Again. So we are not trying to do a celebrity love story here. No, you know, we have misunderstanding in our family. We argue. Again. So there's a part when my wife actually say that they flirt with other people, you know, because I they fear. Yeah, on a more stressful, I they fear because my wife is at that particular time, my wife is 25 years old and she's actually very young, very young. You know, at the in my own head, I'm thinking, yeah, she's talking to me. This girl too fine, you know. There's so many beautiful guys over there. Oh. You understand? There's so many beautiful girls over there that I can be like, oh, I can't do long distance relationship anymore. Please, I enjoy your company. I like you. You know, all those things they run in my head because anytime I check his beauty, anytime I see the way he talks, I know this is a lady that every man we definitely want to have on a more serious note. So I dey talk to other people, you get, but at a particular time I realized like no, talking to other people does not work anymore. This is my wife. You get. I need to say that just because my wife talk about that.
Yes. Sorry.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
No, you
I was just gonna answer the whole telling the families thing. I told my family once I locked in, I was like, oh no, like this is something serious. This is my baby. I told my family, and my family was like, girl, you going to where? Why you can't find nobody here? It ain't possible to find you can't find nobody in the United States. And then my mom was like, you know, I don't want to be negative, but what if he's trying to use you for a green card? What if he's just trying to, you know, get something out of you? And I said, I know, you know, I don't do nothing without God. That's what I told my mom. And when I said that, she was like, you know what, you're right. And we moved on from there. And it was the way he did for my birthday, that was a turning point in our relationship that made my family be like, oh no, like we mess with him. We love that man. So
So you touched on something, and I think a lot of people get that reaction, especially people coming from the Western countries. So you answered it perfectly. You get what I'm saying? You answered it based in your confidence in your relationship, but a lot of people kind of navigate that. So if you could touch just a little bit on how to deal with that type of situation, because some people they fall out with family over that. Yeah. So what could you say to that?
yeah, for sure. So I mean, the biggest thing is being true to yourself,
Mhm.
because if you're being true to yourself, then your family can trust your judgment.
Mhm.
Sometimes they feel like you're just doing something because you want to be with somebody. They
Mhm.
don't know if you're doing it for the right reasons, if that makes sense. So
Mhm.
reassuring your family, like, no, I consulted God about this. I
Mhm.
brought God into the fold, made sure this was the right thing for me to do, and I'm paying attention to him. I'm not just taking
Mhm.
his word for it. I'm paying attention to his actions. That's the best thing you can do, because at the end of the day, this is your journey, not theirs. So it's
Mhm.
not meant for them to understand, because they're not the
Mhm.
one doing it. So you
True.
give them the best information you can give them. And then sometimes, yeah, you have to release them if they still want to be, oh, he just using you. Like I already told you, that's not the case. And even if
Right.
you feel like that in your heart of hearts,
Mhm.
why would you want to speak that over me? Keep that to
Right.
yourself. Pray for me.
Right.
Simple as that. So at some point, I had to tell people who kept commenting on posts of us, making comments like, just guard your heart. One of them was a pastor from my church. And guess what I did? I said, I don't need to guard my heart from this. Okay. This is
Mhm.
something God gave me. I had to correct her. And I
Mhm.
said, also, if you would like a chance to get to know him, I can schedule a video call. Because the
Mhm.
thing is, every single person who talks like that, they never even give the chance to get to know the person you're talking about.
Mm. Yeah.
They never do. They don't
They
ever
never
say,
do.
"Hey, I actually want to talk to him. I want to get to know him. I want to learn more about her." It's
Mm.
always scam, scam. I don't want to talk to them at all. You're
Right.
not getting a chance to know the person. And I done been scammed in America. So
Mhm.
with a few different relationships, okay?
Sure.
So yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So y'all met November 2021. By December, y'all posting. By January, we official. And
Okay.
we preparing to go to Nigeria. So how was preparing to go to Nigeria? How was that? How was preparation? Was it overwhelming for you? Was it overwhelming for you as well, Lucky, when you were receiving her? Like, how was that process for you, love?
For me, it wasn't overwhelming. It was exciting,
Okay.
because I had never been to another country, baby. I had never even been on a plane before. Y'all talk about crazy faith. I had never stepped foot on a plane. My first time was when I was flying to see this man in Nigeria. So I
Wow.
just was so excited, because I knew God was putting me in that direction. And you just,
Mm.
when you know you're in the right space, when you know you're in alignment, there's
Mm-hmm.
so much peace that comes with that. So I was
Mm-hmm.
just really excited. And then I prayed the prayer, God, if it's for me, make sure it happens by any means. If it's not for me, block it. And
Mm-hmm.
everything just kept continuously going in the right way. It just been every step. It was simple. It wasn't complicated. I ended up getting everything I needed. The ticket was only $900 round trip. If you know, you
Wow.
know. If you know, you
Yeah,
know.
that's a good one.
A
Wow.
good one. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it was a good experience. I wasn't like scared or anything. Okay, that's a lie. A look like a couple weeks before when it really set in, like, oh my God, this is happening. I was like, am I making the right decision? Like, cause this is
Mm-hmm.
crazy. Am I ready to leave everything else that I ever known, embark on this journey? And one of my exes came back around, y'all. The temptation was a real, child. And he was saying everything I wanted to hear. But
Mm-hmm.
eventually I recognized, no, I need to go to Nigeria and see my
Period.
man. So, yeah.
Okay.
What
Lucky,
about
how was it
you?
for you?
Um, on my own side, there's nothing to think about because before that time, I think you have actually met Joy, right?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
No. I meant Johnson.
Johnson. Oh, met my senior brother Johnson. You know, my senior brother is in America. My mom, my dad, and my auntie too in America. So yeah. So I think it's so my wife see my senior brother. What happened that time that make you? I think she just want to come and see you guys.
Yeah, you just wanted us to meet, and we went to.
Was this before you met? Was this before you went to Nigeria?
Yeah, it was before I went to Nigeria.
Okay.
I forgot about that. Yeah.
Wow.
So everybody have already, you know, love.
Oh.
Now, like everybody don't love. So in my own part, you know, we are just ready to receive. Me, I'm even ready. I've started planning different things where I want to go. That's what's on my head. Where I want to take her to, all those things that I've been telling her. You know, we're gonna go here. We're gonna go here. Yeah. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. That's what's on my head. Okay, how am I going to receive her in the airport? You know, what's distracting? What am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to plan a dancing stuff? Am I supposed to do this? But I think the first time I did not plan the dancing stuff. You know, we just go and meet her. But the second time my wife is coming, I had to bring Ogene people. You know, the Igbo Ogene people. I don't know if anybody I know the Ogene. Those people that used to drum and this thing. I take that to the airport to go and welcome my wife. To know, like, there's nothing. I'm not thinking. I'm just waiting for my wife to arrive and just show him the world. You know, show him what Nigerian look like. Yeah. This place is not a zoo. This place is, we don't see lion here. You don't get. You know, people think that, you know, beside us there's one lion that will come outside. There's lion. There's kidnapper. There's this. Maybe I think my wife actually bring. There's a comb that look like knife. Not like look like knife. It's a knife. So why do you bring that comb? I want to.
Okay. I definitely brought some weapons, y'all. Look, I didn't know what I was getting into. So I had a lipstick knife and I had a comb knife. I don't know if I'm allowed to say knife on here, but yeah, I had went and shopped for some self-defense weapons just in case. Just in case somebody tried to get me, okay? You hear kidnapping enough. You gotta stay ready so you have to get ready. So yeah. Yeah. But if it tells y'all anything, I forgot both of those items here as I was leaving, so I really didn't need it.
Okay, period. Y'all, welcome in, guys. If you are new here to the LDRtoForever platform, this is a platform that is a safe space for long-distance relationships or long-distance marriages. Currently, right now, we are interviewing Lucky and Love. They call their love story something new. Their love story started in 2021 November, guys. We in 2025, and they have closed the gap, and they're currently in Nigeria. But 2021, Lucky slid in them DMs. Love wasn't responding. Lucky called. By the time Lucky called, they didn't fell in love. So by December, they posted each other on their pages. January, it's official, and we are currently talking about preparation to go into Nigeria. So please make sure you guys are gifting them. Please make sure if you are not following LDRtoForever, please follow. We do more interviews just like this. And please kindly make sure that you are following them as well. So Love, baby girl said she wasn't going to get caught slacking in these Nigeria streets. Okay. Y'all make sure y'all go check out their content as well, because I do recall one video when Love was coming to see Lucky, and Lucky showed out. He had the drummers and everything. He was dancing. He welcomed his wife to his country. So let's talk about your first day reaching Nigeria.
Ooh, let's talk about it.
How was it? How were you feeling?
As soon as I got off that plane, and I know you hear so many people say this about anywhere they land in Africa, but I felt like I was at home. Like, I felt home. That's literally how I felt getting off the plane. And then seeing him for the first time, I definitely cried, because it was like all of those feelings that you feel from so far apart, it finally connected. I don't know if y'all seen the show Love is Blind, but it was like Lauren and Cam kind of situation. You ain't get to see the person's face, you know. You finally get a chance to put a voice and feelings and body, physical, everything with the person's voice and how you feel about them. So yeah, it was a blessing. I feel like as soon as I got off there, I was at home. Being in his arms, I was at home. So that's the word I would describe home.
Yes. What about you, Lucky? How was it you like receiving her the first day meeting?
Um, See, all my old time, like I'm just, I'm just happy. So I think this one is what I want to put now, and I don't know if I'm supposed to put this one on the air, but where first time when I meet my wife, so everybody have actually arranged. I'll send my friend Abraham to go and decorate the
Mm,
rooms. Me
mm,
and some of my friends, go to the airport to go and pick her. She gets, they have decorated, they have put his name on the bed, new
um,
food that he will eat, the egusi, the rice, the chicken, the
Okay.
puff puff,
mm,
we the spring roll, you
mm,
will call it egg
mm,
roll. I don't know what all this kind of
uh-huh,
stuff. Arrange all those things you get, and at the
mm-hmm.
end of the day, my wife, enjoy every atmosphere, and in the night
Hey.
too, I give am waiting, like.
You didn't want yourself. You didn't want
Since that
yourself.
time, she does not want to go home.
Hey.
Sorry for
Wow.
saying that, but
Hey, you
we just
guys are
need
married
we just need to
people.
tell you
Enjoy
that
them.
we just need to tell you guys that Nigerians, we are better than. If you check our post, you will see there's one picture that she posed. She tear all my back.
Babe, I don't even think that picture is up no
It's not
more.
there. You have removed
Or
it.
maybe it's on IG.
Okay.
I gotta
Okay.
check our IG.
I was
She
about to
tear
say
all
I
my
was
back.
following y'all.
When that thing is too sweet.
You doing too much. All right.
Okay. I know. Oh, sorry. I know when I started following you guys, I was seeing, that's when I was telling you, like, I don't know if all your content is still there because I remember y'all was posting. I remember you like go to my YT channel. I was on the YT channel. I remember y'all were doing some type of style of matchmaking kind of private, like you could send an email or a message to you guys and you would post and stuff like that. So yeah, y'all definitely were one of the couples when I seen you guys come on the scene. Love was something that I always have seen with you guys for since the beginning. It's on y'all. It's glowing. So
Thank you.
okay, so cool. We in Nigeria. First day has finished. He said it finished with a bang. And how long are you in Nigeria for?
It was about 1 week, like 9 days.
This 1 week,
Okay.
like strictly
Yeah.
1 week.
Wow.
Yeah. It
Okay.
wasn't long.
So your first trip was for 9 days, and what part of Nigeria did you stay in?
Lagos. It was
Lagos.
Lagos,
Okay,
Nigeria.
okay. So what? Take us along the 9 days of you being there. How was it?
Okay, I will. So, like, honestly, it felt like it moved so quick. So you got all
Mm,
this time, you waiting, you anticipating, and then you blink, and the whole period is over. So that was the worst thing. But
mhm.
like, we went to different food spots. I had to eat, so we was going to different food spots. But then also we had to go to Yaba Market, y'all, because my baby wanted to get some dresses made for me since my birthday was gonna be coming around.
Mhm.
Baby, Yaba. Yaba ain't no joke. Now, y'all, I went yesterday and I think I done got used to it now.
Mhm.
But that Yaba trip was so stressful. I was wore out. He ended up having to
Mhm.
rub my feet in the middle of the market. Okay. I was done. But we got some beautiful dresses out of it. And then the Thursday after I arrived on like a Sunday. That Thursday he proposed to me.
Okay.
He proposed to
Okay.
me. Yeah, it was,
Okay.
and then it was so emotional and beautiful. I love intimate settings. I'm not somebody that
Mhm.
need all the biggest things in the world. Just something
Mhm.
intimate and thoughtful. And that's exactly what
Mhm.
it was. He had all my friends and family on a video call. So they got to witness it. It was just such a beautiful moment. Like it was so beautiful. So that was really
Mm,
the highlight. We just spent a lot of time together. We was watching
mhm.
movies together. We was
Mhm.
fitting a whole bunch into that little span of time.
Right. Mm. Okay. So before he proposed in Nigeria, was that something that you guys discussed like prior to coming? Was that kind of how the conversation was? Like, we about to get married, don't even play, Okay.
Yeah. So let me tell on myself a little bit, y'all, because Lucky honestly asked me to marry him when I got here. But that freaked me out. I was like, whoa, I can't do that. First time meeting you, we cannot get married. I didn't pray about it. I didn't ask God no questions. I immediately said, let's do the K1 visa. That's what we gonna I skipped over everything else and did my own plan out of fear. And yeah, so that's where the proposal came in. I was like, you can propose if you want to propose, but we're not gonna get married on that first trip. If I knew then what I know now, I would have married that man right then and there. I would have definitely married him. I wish I did, honestly.
Why did you feel like getting married on the first trip was a no?
Because we hadn't met in person. And sometimes when you live with somebody and you're around somebody, it can be different than when you're just talking to them, right? You get to see the best parts of a person, if you will, when they're getting to show you what they want to show you. Right. I was scared of I'm very big on how people perceive me. I've just got to be honest that my reputation matters. Right. And I'm like, if I tell people I married this man the very first time I visited, the immediate thing is going to be, you was desperate. Why did you do that? Do you want a green card? It left no room for us to actually build anything. That was why I had fear getting married on the first time. Yeah.
Period. Lucky, how did you feel proposing to your beautiful wife?
I've been waiting. I think I'm not here anymore. So, feel good. Because number one, I've been planning it from America before she even arrived. We've been talking about what's your size, what's your hand size. You check his hand size and all that, and I tell my sister to help me to buy it there. Buy the ring there. She will be the one to bring it. I think at the point in time, okay, don't let me tell your part because in my own head, I'm planning all those things. I'm planning. So planning the ring and everything, but I know, with our communication, the way we're talking, I know like if I propose to my wife, it's not gonna be a big deal. So, but I actually want a wedding, so that in case we want to process anything, it can be easy for us to process it faster. We have enough time for processing anything that we actually want to do. But when my wife said, no, I don't want to marry now, let's know ourselves and grow. I'm open to new things because I know myself, saying that genuine love I bring. I'm not here to play around. And imagine on the emotional side, I used to say this one. If I see my wife on the street, I can't toast her. Not like I can't toast her in the essence that she's not beautiful. I will feel like she's not in my class. I will feel she's too big. She's more than me. I senior her. Don't forget to. I feel like it's here and I'm here. I can't walk up to her and be like, thank God for social media. Because most of all this most of men, some men have that lever to talk to anybody. But most of all these men coming online and saying, hi, beautiful, they can't do that face to face. If they see those beautiful queens on the more serious note, they can't actually do that. But thank God for social media. So on my own part, happy, planning my own propose, collecting everybody, talking to the family members too, putting everybody on a group chat. I'm good. I'm an event planner. I'm very, very good in planning different things. So I gather his family member on a group chat, on the day of the proposal, so that they can be watching us live. If you guys are not even here present, you can actually watch us live. So I give the phone to one of my friends. So that was the part that my wife even cried about, because when she saw her mom and her dad and her sister watching her propose, because it'd be like, my wife is like, you guys are not like, she want me to propose to her, but there's no family member here. She's not they even think waiting at the think. Me, I've actually even think beyond. Putting a family member on that TV screen watching the proposed me laying down and all that, that was so amazing for me, Thank you.
Wow. So the trip is coming to an end, and you are leaving Nigeria. And 9 days, it flew by. Like, how was the ride to the airport? How was getting to the airport, knowing you are leaving as a fiance, and he's there, you going, how was that?
Baby. So here's the thing. The car ride over there, I think I was too stressed to be sad. Like it was too much going on. You know, the airport at that time was very, thank you guys so much. It was very, very hectic. Okay, like very hectic. So I was like, can you just give me my drink? Like my energy, I was so focused on all the stress they was taking me through the airport. I didn't have time to register. I'm about to leave my baby here. It's not until we got to that portal, and y'all can see that video on our page. When we got to that portal and they was like, all right, he can't come with you. That's when it all hit me at one time, baby. And I started bawling. Like it felt like my heart got ripped out my chest to the point where I told Lucky I can never do that again. If I come back to Nigeria, it's because you coming with me or I'm coming there. Like I'm staying there. There's no way I'm going to be able to come there again and visit and go back. That feeling is not, if you ain't been through it, you probably wouldn't understand it. My heart hurt so bad. I was in tears. And he didn't feel it until after the fact, but I'll let him talk.
So, on my own part, on that day, I think there's a protest that I actually want to go on, I don't know what's happening on that day, but there's one deep protest and okay. I think is it people going to schools. I think they are on strike. Maybe they are lecturers on strike or schools are on strike. So I think people in the school actually want to go and block the airport. Like if we block this airport, if nobody is traveling, you government, you will hear our cry. You will pay our lecturers so that they can start teaching us, all this kind of stuff. So we had to go to the airport early, like very, very early, because I don't know why is it today that my wife wants to travel. That's when you guys want to come and protest in the airport. Like there's so many things going on in my head too.
Right.
So again, as we reach that airport like this, thank God, glory be to God.
Yeah.
So our airports, I don't know about now. Our airports will definitely show you shaggy. We'll show you shaggy. From one line to another line, from parking the bus, checking wall kg and all that. So I don't really like cry. My wife used to, till now we see the drag her. My wife cry a lot too. She used to cry you can cry for anything.
No, not for anything.
She can cry. So at a particular, even she did not say this one. On that airport that day, when she finished crying, when I finished begging her, if you see the video, you will see when I was touching her, baby, calm down, everything will be alright. We started looking for our passports. I don't think you get that one. We started looking for my wife's passports. Do you know that when my wife is crying, she not carry her passport. She put it under her lap. And my wife's lap is very, very thick. Do you know that we are looking for that passport in my bag, in his bag? Babe, my body just like my body just hey, don't come and try this, babe, don't come and do you want to keep because because if you want to stay here, lie that you lost your passport, that can be issue for us. See again. But she just keep her passport on her lap when we were looking for everywhere, checking bags, checking different places.
The mind was scattered.
There was one immigration man, he'd be like, you guys don't start crying there. If you don't say they go your house.
He was so sick of me.
He was sick of me. That man, as I look that man, like if say you're not wearing a uniform, I could have known what to tell you. Because this is serious here. Yeah, you are joking with us. We were looking for passport, American passport, to be precise. Imagine what will happen in the news next day when we did not see that passport. They'll be like, a Nigerian man has stolen a American passport. As we see the pass, as we finally see the passport like this, like thank God. Yeah, baby, please. Come they go. Hold your passport in your hand. Come they go. We started talking till he enter plane. So till go back to but it's somehow good
Yes.
because I miss my wife, at that particular time from phone, from chatting, calling on a video call, meeting in person, sure you get, leaving me again is not sweet for me because it's not like my bond, my G, my 100/100. We're going almost everywhere together. We're sure you get like you're missing your person. Like that's how you feel to me. Just like me, I no go feel cry. Sure you get me. I will not cry like my wife will cry, but I'll feel my wife.
Yes. Guys, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. We got a few people that's coming in. Guys, if you are not following LDRtoForever, please make sure you are following us. We do live interviews like this always. We interview couples who have closed the gap. Today, we are with Lucky and Love, and they're sharing their beautiful love story that they call Something New. Guys, grab your daily heart me when you come in. Tap the screen. Kindly gift them. The love story started for them in 2021 November. Lucky sent the DM. Love wasn't answering, and Lucky called by force. Pick.
You
Okay,
must you must marry me.
yes. So ever since that first day, they've been locked in ever since. Come December, they started posting each other on their social media platforms. By January, they were locked in. They were committed to each other. They were a thing. And by September 2022, they went Love went to Nigeria to visit Lucky. Now we are currently at where Lucky and Love are departing for the first time. Love is on her way back to the States, and Lucky is still residing in Nigeria. And they were talking about how the experience for them, how it was difficult to experience being away from each other. So now we're going to dive into the waiting process. Thank you guys for the gifts. Keep tapping the screen, drop comments. So as you guys were waiting, like when you guys were apart from September visiting to when was the next time you guys actually came together again?
December 2024.
Wow. So 2022, almost 2 years.
Yes.
Okay. So that waiting period for 2 years, being apart after being engaged, meeting for the first time. I mean, a lot of people connect that to separation anxiety, emotions. A lot of people say depression starts to sit in, being away from your significant other. How was that for you guys? I'm going to start with Lucky first, and then I'm going to go to Love. How was that for you, Lucky? How was it being away for 2 years? 2 years being apart.
Okay. Is L on earth. That's
Okay.
how we feel like, they get like I was thinking, when my wife go, maybe in the next 6 months, thereabouts, she will come back again, we'll bond again, maybe she will leave me again, she will come, stuff like that. But that do not work, There's so many things that we have to, face, and there's so many things that happen in between that time, my wife leaving his own place, taking a God faith, God they always follow my wife talk. God is always talking to my wife. So you have to go, he go and start working, from his work. I think you will explain this on better.
Yeah.
Let me jump into during those parts too. She had to go and she go to my mom's place, my sister place too. She stay with them for a couple of time before she now come back to Nigeria. I think she hold this story very well. She's supposed this line of story.
Yeah, we just focus on how you felt, baby, and then I'll tell the story in between.
I miss my wife. We just continue on the conversation, continue on that phone conversation every time. Yeah, that's what we do. We make sure communication is the key. On a more serious note, a love life that there's no communication, I don't think that's gonna work. It's not gonna work because by communicating, we get to know each other and we get to grow together every day by day. Sure you get. Thank you.
Love.
Yeah. So honestly, I feel like I see a lot of the comments like, oh no, I could never wait no 2 years. That's too long. But honestly, I would choose that over having to come and leave again. That feeling of leaving your person behind, it was worth the wait once I realized why I was waiting. Let me put it like that.
Okay.
So as I was waiting at first, we thought we were going to follow my plan of doing the K1 visa. But y'all, when God speak, God make it very plain. And I was at my sister's house. Now, mind you, God told me to leave my apartment, get rid of my car, and did not tell me why. I got that kind of faith where if God say move, I'm moving. Even if you're not going to tell me what's going on, what's the end result, that's fine. I ended up moving in with my sister. Well, while I'm there with my sister, it turns out she ended up needing me because the father of her kids walked out on her and her kids. She needed me to be like a live-in nanny for her. So it was like right on time. So then as I'm living with her, helping out with my nieces, God tells me, I never told you to do the K1 visa. That was you speaking out of fear. I would have told you to marry him and take your 401k and live there. That was God's original plan. If I had taken it to God at the beginning, God would have let me know, don't even come back. Stay there. Take that money that you got from your 401k and utilize that. Well, I didn't listen. I didn't go to God first, but I went to God and I understood this time. So once God told me I was moving to Nigeria, I relayed that message to my baby. Now, he did not take it well at first because he was like, you going to come here and we going to do what? Look at each other? What we going to do here? He was not feeling it because he felt like I haven't been able to progress the way I wanted to progress here in Nigeria. So how can I tell my wife to come here for us to be stagnant? That does not make sense to me. And I said, baby, I'm telling you, God is going to use us. He's going to do something with us. We're not going to be stagnant. We're going to grow. So he finally got on board. And yeah, that middle time, I missed him so much. But the mission fueled me to not be as sad as I would have been if I visited and had to come back again, if that makes sense.
You hit something. Y'all both did. One, that you guys were missing each other during that time, being apart. You also talked about how sometimes we make decisions based on our own interests, right? Out of the will of God, out of our understanding of how things are supposed to go for us. And that's one of the things that I really like to talk a lot about on this platform, is because everybody's journey is different. You know what I'm saying? So I want you guys to kind of talk to us about each other individually, right? About how you were feeling at the moment where the shift happened, right? But now we got to play. So I'm going to start with Love. When you heard the voice of God tell you basically, this is what you need to be doing, how was that for you?
In that moment, in that moment, I got emotional because the thing about me, I've always had this kind of natural spirit, my hair natural, face natural. I've always had this kind of vibe of nature is my baby kind of thing, right? So when God said I'm supposed to be there, I promise you I cried like a baby because it made sense. It made sense. And then it made me think about the fact that I could have been there with my baby if I just went to God the first time. So I felt some guilt. I felt a little bit of regret because I'm like, I could have just asked God when Lucky wanted to marry me the first time and we wouldn't have had to wait this 2 years. I would be in Nigeria since 2022. So in that moment, it connected. I felt enlightened, but I also felt sad because I'm like, dang, I could have gotten this before. And it taught me something that I will never forget. And that's you make sure you consult God beforehand. Don't make decisions by yourself without God. That was the biggest thing that I learned from that moment.
Lucky, tell us something.
So basically, that journey was I can't actually, I don't think I have words to express that journey, during that 2 years time. There's so many misunderstandings with like, baby, let's cancel our K1 visa. let's I'm coming to Nigeria. Come do well. What do you want to come and do? Why we canceling the K1 visa?
Yeah.
We have started. We have paid money. We have started everything. She gets, and we are in that time. Like there's like 2 years. You know, I think by 2 years it's supposed to like seeing that thing now. You know, start working on it. That's when you be like, let's cancel it. My head like fly come off my body, like be like, babe, no, now you're not, no, this does not make sense.
Yeah.
Even if you're hearing from God, God cannot tell you not to do this one, you know. And they check in faith, like, you know, even God, yeah, there's something. No, sometimes I'll not be like, babe, calm down, let's put God aside. No, you can't.
That
put
was
God,
his favorite
no,
line.
yeah. No, you can't put God aside. You can't put God aside. No, imagine this thing. You need to use your head. Think, calculate this thing. We have started this even if you want to come to Nigeria, let this process still continue. Put God aside first. Let's work with fact. Let's work with logic. Something that will work, go. Something that we can be able to see and understand. No, you know, when you say, I see this one, God tell us to stop doing the K1. When now? When? How can God tell you not to do the K1? You don't get. The K1 is for us to be together forever in everywhere that we want to go in this world. You don't get. So you are telling me now like we should stop the K1. You're coming to Nigeria, come and stay in Nigeria to come and do what? What do you want to come and do here? Nigeria that, you know, to eat God save is somehow say, and me feeding myself and feeding you with our clothing line, you never really said, but you know, we thank God things are working, people are getting our throw pillows and all those things. Those times, you know, my wife bringing business for me is working like that. You don't want to come to Nigeria. I don't really agree. I don't really get it. It take me a long time, even till they come back. We still they drag out, like we still drag it, like we drag we drag it. Not until at a particular day. So what happened is that ever since I was small, so let me say this one here. Ever since I was small, you know, my mom and my dad, they are my role model. You know, when it comes to relationship life, she gets, and they are still married, she'll date, no divorce in our family. She get. So, and I've always been praying that God, please help me. Give me that wife that will direct me to you, that will take me to you, that will always help me to know you more. She gets, and all those criteria is in my wife. You know, just like when I say, let's put God aside, you will tell me we can't put God aside. God must be here. God must be in the middle and in the center of everything that we are doing. She gets. So think during those times, that's our journey, that's the wahala that we face, even you get it, and we thank God that we come together, we started learning, started growing, and started understanding more things.
Okay, so wow, that was really heavy. I kind of really felt that on my body when you guys were talking about that. So I definitely know that was something that was really divine. It really hit my spirit. It still is like kind of hitting me. So I think that when you're in this journey, right? And you might come online, you might seek advices from other people, or even you might base it upon what other people have done.
Right.
You guys did something that's very different. That's why I'm super happy that you guys came on here together to kind of talk about it, because a lot of people they don't really hear from the man's perspective. You know what I'm saying? And people think that opportunity sometimes is connected to places, right? And the opportunity that is connected to you guys is by you. You know what I'm saying? It's by self. It's by God, and it's led by him. So I want you guys to kind of um one, I would like for you guys to give people advice, something sweet, short, and we'll continue to move on to the next questions. But advices about when you are in the waiting season, whatever that is going to be at the end, right? But when you are in the waiting season, how to stay connected to each other, how to keep that bond together when you guys from afar. You know what I'm saying? Not to let these situations, yes, disagreements happen, arguments may come, but how to agree to disagree, how to come back together. what advice can you give people on that particular thing?
Okay, I'll go first.
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay. My advice to everybody in a waiting period when it comes to LDR, never stop communicating. Never stop sharing yourself with your partner. Never get to a point where you're like, okay, this is heavy. I'm going to keep it all inside. Because y'all already are separate. The only thing y'all have to lean on is this communication that y'all have verbally and through video calls and voice notes. So keep it going. And if at any point it starts to dry out, y'all feeling dull, y'all not really feeling it, go out on a date. You go to the movies, y'all go out to eat, like do whatever y'all can that makes sense for y'all, but don't ever stop communicating. That's the way that y'all gonna stay together.
Lucky.
So basically on my own part, number one is communication. Communication is key. Sure you get. And during those process, yeah, there's so many misunderstandings. I know most of the understanding may not come from the guy. It used to come from the ladies, because I can't be waiting, I can't be doing this, this can happen, I don't know what you're doing here. Okay, you're going to club to go and do what? What do you want to go and do in the club? You want to go and see women, I be, I'm not there. So many things can be, flowing on ladies' hair. Sure you get. But my simple advice is, communicate all those things that is bothering you and communicate it well. Is very, very important because you can communicate and miscommunicate. So communicate everything that is bothering you, because this is your person, this is your guy, this is your boyfriend, it will be your husband, during this process. So your communication in anything that is bothering you is key. You need to have the conversation about those things, tell him what you're feeling, how you're feeling it. Maybe your past relationship, you have faced different things there, and your present relationship, you're bringing that past into your present. You get. So communicate it even if it's bothering you. Communication is the key. Just like my wife said, if you guys feel type away, take yourself out. Get a video call yourself, take yourself to a restaurant, even if you guys are not together. Like I can decide to go to restaurants in Nigeria, and she can decide to go to restaurants in his place, sit down, like drink just the normal regular thing, But don't forget, communication is the key to everything.
Yes. Thank you guys for that. Guys, welcome in, guys. Tap the screen. When you come in, please grab your daily heart meet. That is how you're going to be connected to the LDRtoForever platform. You're going to get notified when we go live. And it joins you to this community. If you are not following LDRtoForever, please make sure you guys are following us. We do everything LDR, LDM topics, discussions, conversation, and we also interview couples just as we are doing right now. Currently, we are sitting with Lucky and Love. They are sharing their beautiful love story with us called Something New. Guys, it started for them in November 2021. Lucky sent the message. Love didn't answer, and Lucky said, "Ring, you better pick it by force. You are my woman." Okay, by December 2021, they started posting each other on social media. By January 2022, they are official. They're committed. By September 2022, she makes her first trip to go see him in Nigeria, and he proposes. So she leaves Nigeria as a fiance. They do not come back together until 2024 December. So they spent 2 years apart. In the midst of them spending the 2 years apart, they filed. Okay, they put paperwork in for K1 visa, but that was not God's plan for them. God has something bigger, as we can see. You can see as they glow right before us, you can see that this love story is something that is unique. It is something that is genuine. It is something that I think everybody should make sure you guys are constantly catching wind to them. Please make sure you guys are following them. They are a young, beautiful couple, and they are moving mountains on this platform. Anytime I'm on and I see them on, I go by and I start to engage with their content, I think when we see positive things like this, it kind of edifies your spirit. It kind of allows you to know that if you're in a long distance relationship, this is something that you can actually do. It's something, everybody's journey is different. They said they spent 2 years apart. Some may say they can't spend no years apart. Okay. So now we are moving into being under one roof. You said December 2024, right? You
Yeah.
moved. Okay. So how was, I'm going to ask like I always do, how was preparation to now, like, I'm about to see my man again. I'm about to see my woman again. How was we feeling, y'all? How were we feeling?
Amazing, excited, baby. I couldn't wait to leave America. We in the middle of winter. I don't like being cold. So I was packing my bags at the beginning of December. Couldn't wait to quit that little job at Walmart. Baby, I was ready. I was ready. 10 out of 10. I was so ready to go. Pure excitement. That's literally what I felt. Pure excitement, and excited to be in alignment fully with what God wanted us to do. Very excited. That's the best way I could put it. I was ready for the mission.
So basically, on my own part, my wife is coming again. We don't jubilate. Jubilate. So this time around, this is the time that I was planning, even a babe, you can't stop me from this one. I will do what I want to do. So you get, this time around, I now plan the Ogene boys to come and play for my wife in the airport. So you get, at a particular time, so let me go gradually because they invest me for the airport. So as my wife is coming, we'll be calling and calling and calling, and when she lands, and
sorry.
Continue now.
No, she's not stopping me. She just stopped me with her mess. No.
I know. Let's go. And let's continue. We are on public platform.
I need to catch my breath.
Okay. Hey.
Sorry. Okay, baby, go ahead.
All right, so the Ogene boys are ready. I first of all test them. We play in the airport. I was dancing and telling them. My wife did not actually know what is going on right now. Until she comes. So I prepare myself. I get a calabash. I don't know if you know a calabash. With a heavy water. Okay, you can Google it. If anybody knows, you can describe it on the comment section. I get a calabash. It's like a bowl like this, a cultural bowl. They use it to drink. They used to drink. They used to do different things. So I get a big calabash, and with the Ogene boys playing on the background. My wife is coming. The boys have already started playing. As they are playing, one of the immigration man just come from nowhere and be like, you guys can't be polluting the air. You can't be making noise in this airport. I don't verse. I be like, go. I can verse fast. Especially when I prepare myself to do something and somebody want to spoil that thing. 1 second I can move. But I don't know what is in me that day. I flow very well. I just tell the guy, please, my wife is coming. It's coming already. It's coming. It's hearing this sound already. It's here. Like my wife is coming. I've seen my wife coming. Please, just give me this 30 seconds. Let me just do this, what I want to do, capture the moment and enjoy, the moment. The guy be like, I'm telling you, you can't do this. I said, guy, I first of all call one of my friends to go and start talking to you so that to distract you so that we can focus on my wife coming. The guy did not go. He said, I tell you guys to stop. I said, please, guy, bro. Like, I need to shout, like, bro, don't stop this thing for me now, please. And the guy just allow, okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. Do. As my wife is just coming, one of my friends give me the calabash, No. One of my friends bring the calabash to me as if we were doing a sacrifice. As if we want to prepare a sacrifice, like we want to do a ritual, you get, because some people are actually looking at us and be like, what is he doing? Is he trying to lock the lady? Is he, when I say when they are locking in it, like, am I doing a charm for my wife to love me more till the time you get? So my intention of doing that is that, I want to pray for my wife with water differently. I think we need to post that one special on separate. We did not really get more video of that, shey you get, because of wow. So my guy bring the calabash, and with the new ever water bottle, I pour the ever water bottle in the calabash, inside the calabash. And my wife come, I hug her, I kiss her, shey you get, and I carry the water, like remove the water like this, bring it out and sprinkle it on her leg, her two leg, like the leg like is a prayer. Now started praying like that leg that you used to step in this land will bear fruit for you. You will succeed in anything you do on this land. Because water, we use water to pray. If you know everybody in Africa, sure you get. Even my auntie do that to her. And I'll be like, what is my auntie doing? But my auntie do it when he come to our house, our family house in Mowe. Before he entered the gate, they had to sprinkle water on his leg, like pray for her to come inside. So I was not praying in the airport. In my other ear, at the ear, he's doing jazz, he's doing this one, he's doing that one. But in my own, I was just happy, I can't just wait to, welcome my wife. Because I'm supposed to do it the first day, but the circumstance and, the place does not make sense, or is not coming to my head. But this second time, I had to pray for my wife and bless her. That is why you can see he's doing amazingly well in this country, because the first day she stepped her foot and she received the Nigerian praise the second time again, and she received a blessing too. She again, I sprinkle water on her body. I tell her, you'll be blessed, you will succeed, you will progress, you will overcome. Everything that you lay your hand upon will come to pass for you. I was praying and all time prayer to my wife, because it's my wife, and I pray for her, and that's where we are. So you get.
Yes. The chat is saying amen, amen. Yes, water is natural.
Yeah.
Okay. So, what is the biggest shift you guys noticed in your relationship since living under one roof?
This is the real one.
Okay, the biggest shift that I have noticed is like going from all of those beautiful text messages to having to redetermine what our love looks like now, right? Because our romance, a lot of it was built in all those words of affirmation and those sweet little voice notes that he's sending. And it's like now that we live together, the text messages really don't enter. I wake up, I'm next to you. So I be having to remind him, bring that text message energy to life in person. Like, bring it to me in person. You can speak to me right to my face. Tell me how beautiful I am. I'm your diva, all of that. Say it right to my face. I would say that's the biggest shift, redefining what our intimacy looks like now that we live together. I would say that's the biggest shift.
So basically, on my own part, this one is deep because it's not easy. So first of all, I will always advise, anytime maybe you're having a diaspora love, maybe your wife is coming to Nigeria to come and stay, or you guys are staying there, or before you guys get married, please don't do 1 week, do 2 months, sometimes 3 months. I know work may not really allow that. Work may not really allow that because you need to go back to work. But please do more time so that as much as you can, so that you guys can bond together. Because I see when we now marry and start living together, this is a different ball game entirely. From online, from I love you, from I text you every day, from I do this thing. There's so many misunderstandings. This is another shoe. This is another section, another sector that we need to grow on. So what was my own part, at the particular time I'd be like, babe, I'm seeing you now. We are waking up together. Why will I be texting you? Am I not showing you love? Am I not taking you out? Why will I still be texting you again? But that's what my wife loves. She loves when I do, all those kind of texting, because she feel like that's what she fall for in the first place. This is what I fall for. All this sweet text message that you've been doing for me, all this loving, all this call, all these things. Even if you can't text me, do it in real life. Sometimes when I go to work, if I come back, I go don't tire. I go just want sleep. But that do not stop me from, telling my wife like, we look so amazing. You know, you wake up looking beautiful. All those songs not really there again. All those songs are not really coming. Sure, you see, this is another ball game entirely. So at a particular time, I think my wife said, "It's like you are scamming me. Oh. It's like you are scamming me. Oh. The way you used to text me, you don't text me anymore. You don't show me. And I fall in love for that affection. You know, all those loving and all those things. Sure, you get. So, and another thing that I want to nail again is that we have so many misunderstanding. You know, our first week, second week, sure, you get. We have so many misunderstanding, communicating things. You know, sometimes we'll be talking, and our own voice here is always loud here in Nigeria. So if my wife now started talking, and if it's talking and I'm not really getting that point, and you don't diverse, you don't diverse, like it's getting angry, she again, and I'll be like, baby, see, watch. I will tell him, baby, calm down, your voice is up. I'll be like, my voice is up. If you guys are talking, you guys' voices should go up. you guys' voices should go up. I be like, this is how we talk. You don't talk like we talk. So if your voice go up, I should be able to recognize that your voice is up. Your voice is louder than our own. Again. So there's so many misunderstandings on a more serious note. Staying together, living together. We started growing together from the beginning again. Started knowing each other from the beginning again. This is why I advise stay 3 months or 2 months living together, because it's different from texting. It's different from like, okay, around 12 I'll go and call my wife. My wife will be less busy. It's different. We are living together now. We are waking up together. So who's supposed to sweep the floor? Who's supposed to wash the clothes?
Yeah.
Is there a question like that, or I should just wait? Maybe you will ask us.
No, this is under living together.
Okay, this is living
Uh-huh.
together section. Okay,
Yeah.
so who is supposed to wash the clothes? In our own culture, man does not wash clothes. I don't know. Okay, don't let me say man does not wash clothes, because maybe some people will be like, we wash clothes. I can wash clothes. Me myself, I don't wash my clothes. Me myself, I don't wash my clothes. I don't wash clothes at all from small. Sure, you get, we people that used to do it, and we know that ladies are supposed to go to the kitchen and cook. Ladies are supposed to, tidy up the room, making sure his house is well clean. When I marry my wife, I see that this is a different ball game entirely. This is not I will sweep, you will see. We are doing everything together. So at the particular time, I be like, no, as a dogu, maybe remove your hand. Remove your hand, let me sit like a dogu. That's how we play. As a dogu that I am, baby, I can't be sweeping. As a dogu that I am, I can't be cooking. You will be the one to cook, and you bring my food to me, and you need that in my, that Odogu man, you need that. So when I found out that, hey, this is not going to work with me and my wife, this is my wife is from America, it's not from here. Even if she would do this, I should be doing something to let her know that no, this is how it goes. And at a particular time, we meet in the middle. Sometimes I sweep, my wife sweep, and she. Ever since that time, we've been growing together. And don't forget, we're still growing, because even to date, we still have misunderstanding.
Yes. So you hit on something. Gender roles and culture and being in an intercultural relationship, right? Coming from the West, though we do see, since we were growing up, that strong bond within Black families, your grandma cooking or your mom might throw down. We also seen grandpa and daddy doing things. So did you guys talk about this? Let's ask, did you guys talk about this prior, and then we'll get to how it shifted in you guys. But prior, when you guys were getting to know each other, was that something you guys talked about?
Honestly, I don't think we did.
We did not talk
about that at
all. Okay.
We didn't talk about it because we didn't think about it, if that makes sense. We didn't think about how big it would actually be. Who's supposed to be cleaning the room? Who's supposed to be cleaning the bathroom? Who's supposed to be making sure we eat? Like, we didn't even register that in our head as we planned everything. And yeah, we didn't talk about that at all. That's why we definitely disagree.
So that's why the team made us a surprise. So we almost fight about it too. On a more serious note, that my wife had to tell me like, hell no, hell no, hell no, I can't. If I'm watching the toilet, you should sweep the room. You don't get. If I'm sweeping the room, like you should do something in the house. It's for both of us. We are staying together. Hell no, that shit can't happen. Hell no. I be like, hey, leave that your hell no. Hell no does not work here.
And grab room, huh?
You will do it, oh. You must do it, oh. And at a particular time, I now jet back. I be like, if I talk, say I love my wife, we should grow together and do all those things that we're just supposed to do. Like when no fee cost, it does not cost anything. I'm using that same thing that she's doing. Almost everything. Sometimes I sleep on the floor. I love sleeping on the floor, like feeling that cold and all that. She sweep, I sweep, we do all those things. But the thing actually catch us on guard because we did not think that kind of stuff will affect us at all. We did not think it. We feel like our love is so sweet and so perfect to the extent that we like this kind of thing cannot even stop us. There's so many things that be stopping us. We're growing now.
I think that's beautiful that one, some people talk about it beforehand, some people don't. And I love the fact that even though that wasn't a conversation that you guys had beforehand, y'all were still able to, even though it was a little rocky, y'all were still able to get through that. You know what I'm saying? I always say true love prevails, and I really believe when love is in something, you can move mountains for it. You know what I'm saying? So I want y'all to talk a little bit about gender roles, culture shock, intercultural relationships kind of coming together. Let's take it from the approach of maybe things that a typical Nigerian woman or man would do in a relationship, and maybe a typical American man or woman what they would do, but things that you kind of guys are doing. We'll start with Lucky first, and yeah, y'all get the angle I'm going?
Do you follow, baby?
I did not really get that angle.
Okay, right. So I'm saying, like, for instance, how you said gender roles in Nigeria or typically African countries, a woman is like the homemaker. These are things that she typically do. A man is the one that goes out, fetch whatever, right? Get the money and come back home. So what I'm saying is, I want you guys, maybe two things, right? That you notice that within your culture, from where you're from, things that y'all would do, but things that you guys don't do in your relationship because you are interculturally together.
So things that you would normally do as a Nigerian man or would expect from me as if I was a Nigerian woman that you notice we don't do together.
Okay.
2 examples of that.
Okay, 2 examples is taking care of the house. Everything in the house. Everything. Because by taking care of the house, I won't be saying doing the bed, doing the floor, doing, all those normal things that ladies, I don't know if that's normal to you guys, but over here, taking care of house is the key for a lady. You wash the clothes, you take care of the house, you make sure everywhere is, makes sense because you own the house. This is your house. She get. So that's what I think my wife should have been doing. What other thing again? I think that's all for a wife to do, because as a man we are born to go and get it, make sure everything is always okay at home for you, always okay, the food, anything, name it, make sure the man will continue to put that on your own table so that you can enjoy,
Okay.
So for the ladies, just take care of the house. That's what.
Okay.
So normally, I know, us in America, the women also have that hustling spirit. We go out and we get it, just like our men do. We out there hustling. Well, I'm here and my hustle is pretty much at home. So I be hustling right here in the house. So that's new to me. That's been an adjustment, being in the home a lot more than I would be if I was in America. And it's a lot more slow paced. I have a lot more time on my hands because a lot of the things that we do together are e-commerce. He's the one behind the scenes actually going in the field and making our custom pillows. He's the one going out and actually designing the clothes in person. I'm the one working our orders online and stuff. So a lot of what I'm doing is at home. I'm working from home, and I'm basically, I'm a housewife. So that's what I would say is different.
Period. Yes. Let me see. I think we touched on that. Okay. So the next question I have for you guys is, how do you guys stay connected emotionally, spiritually, and romantically in this new chapter?
I like that question. So communicating is still important because that allows us to feel connected. I've had to remind Lucky, I'm not in your head. You might feel like this should just land for me. I should just understand what it is that you're going through, but I'm not in your mind, so I can't. I need you to communicate with me and tell me, because I don't want to guess and I don't want to assume. So us communicating, even in this chapter, has allowed us to grow the romance. Hey, I would like for you to do more of this with me. I actually like when you do this. Can we do this more? Like that communicating. Even today, we was holding each other and I was looking at his face, and it almost brought me to tears just seeing my baby feeling that closeness, that communication, still being on point, us still talking about how we feel, what's going on with us. Yeah, that's pretty much how we keep it going over here. And thank you, Naja. Her skin glows so perfect. Thank you for that.
So on my own part, communication, number one. I will always say communication is the key. So my own number two is that we used to do something in the morning, our us time. We call it us time.
That's true.
So you get us time in the morning. When we wake up, we have our specific time. You can do anything that you actually want to do, but around 9, so you get our us time starts. So you get where we read the Bible together. I don't know if you are a Muslim, you can do your own, but we read the Bible together. We explain what we read in the Bible, and after that, we will now talk about what we are thinking. What am I doing that is wrong to you? What is that thing that I'm doing that is wrong to you? And just flowing with what you can express freely. Okay, this is us time now. Express it. What are you doing to me that I don't like? What are you doing to me that I like? Express all those things. So we talk about all those things. So from there, we started growing. That's number one. Keep us growing very, very well. Don't forget, we start with God. And anything that you start with God is going to be good. God is going to perfect everything and make sure everything is going the way it's supposed to go. So that's all.
I want to add one more thing. Intentionality. Being intentional. I feel like when we get so used to the routine, we get stagnant, we get comfortable, and then we forget that we need to still choose to show up. We still got to choose to show up for that us time. We still got to choose to give compliments to your baby, lift them up. You still got to choose. Y'all saw me reacting to his haircut. Just finding ways to still be all over each other, to still love on each other. You have to be intentional.
My last question for this segment, not for the whole thing, but this particular segment, is, what does your journey say about the power of international love?
You want to answer me?
We do. This is more for you.
It's for both
It's
of
more
us.
for both of y'all.
Yeah, it's for both of us. I would say that our love says that international love is not only possible, but it's beautiful. When you bring these two different cultures together, and it's the biggest example of God putting puzzle pieces together. because we didn't grow up near each other. We didn't grow up seeing the same things. We didn't grow up seeing the same sides of the world. But somehow our pieces fit perfectly together. So I feel like it's the biggest example of God's work. That's what I would say.
So basically on my own part, growing up at a particular time, we actually want to marry from our own, tribe and everything. Thank God for social platform, thank God for servers that can actually help us to explore, see new things, grow among new people. Because at a particular time in our country, ladies does not want love anymore. If you don't have money, you're not supposed to be loving. You're not supposed to love anybody. You're not supposed to even be saying love. I'm talking based on my own experience. I'm not saying there's no good ladies in Nigeria. So, but we see that this love is now different. Talking to my wife, I see that love is different. This love is not for money. You don't understand. I don't need to have money to come on, put your face in this camera. See, on a more serious note, average lady, I'm not saying people are not so looking good in Nigeria. Average lady that look good like my wife in this Nigeria, I bet you they'll be looking for a bigger man, a ready-made man. You get. So we thank God for social platform, for beautiful queens like you guys, that's ready for love, not for money. You want to get to know me, you want to grow me, you want to take your time to be like, this is my husband. How can I help my husband grow? How can we grow? You don't understand. We don't really get that in Nigeria here. If your first day of dating in Nigeria here, the second day, if they are not billing you that they are hungry, they will bill you that somebody is sick in their family, you need to help out. And you that you're just loving up because you love, you want to do. And I think you don't enter pit of hole. They will just be using you from that day up or you. What I'm trying to say, like, they are looking for ready-made man, man that is already okay, all right on his own part. They don't want to grow with anybody that is just coming. Imagine my wife want to grow with me. She have the beautiful face, she's intelligent, she's smart, she have all the criteria. She does not look at all those things. She does not see like, you're just selling clothes. Can that take care of my bills? Can that all those guys, all kind of stuff. Can that take care of my bills? Can that put food on my table? Are you not seeing I'm fresh? Can your clothes money buy skincare for me? All those things, no day. So we thank God for wonderful queens like you guys, the diaspora love, that want to love that man genuinely. Even the ladies in abroad, are even scared, like, I hope you don't actually need me for passports. Because I know if you love me genuinely, I know 100% sure that the wife is going to give him that love genuinely. Again, these are the different things in our own side and the other way. Again, loving genuinely, hoping to grow with that person, 100/100, support that person. That's the interesting part. And please don't be afraid. We have so many sweet guys in our country, Nigeria, Ghana, Cameroon, everywhere. Just be open. You will enjoy the love. And these men are very good man. We are ready to build. We can build. We can go any length for our wife. You don't get.
Yes. So I'm crossing over into knowing. I want to know more about your guys' business. I want to know what you guys are working on. So I want to open it up for you guys to tell the viewers, people that are here presently, people watching from the FYP, and people who's going to see this on replay. What are you guys working on? What are your businesses?
So, ironically, a lot of what we have going on is based off of our love story and us coming together. So it's pretty much all things lucky and love, basically. Our content We got that going on. First and foremost, I would say because it's so many different platforms. We have our platform here on TikTok. We also have it on FB, IG, and YT. Y'all can click the link in our bio and see everything that we're about to tell y'all. Click the link in our TikTok bio. We also have, my baby has designed clothes since before he met me. So we kind of just brought it together and amplified it. And the shirts that we have on, we actually sewed together. So
for this life.
So pretty much all the clothes that we wear in our videos and different things, it'll be a South Tea wear. So you can see that in the link in our bio as well. We started the Serendipity travel service because thank God he had a car when I came here, but that's not everybody's story. Everybody can't afford to do that. So we wanted to start a travel service that could make people feel at home and safe when they're visiting Nigeria for the first time. Lagos, Nigeria, to be precise. So like when you're coming from the airport, we can be your chauffeur service during the time that you're here. And then we can also help you find an apartment, because while you're in America, your partner's in Abuja, but y'all want to base in Lagos, y'all can't necessarily get here to check those apartments out in person and see them real time. And that's where we step in just to make sure we get you what you need. So that's the Serendipity travel service. And then we also have our custom throw pillows. That's where you get to design your own throw pillow. My baby always likes to mention this, but Danny Lay actually has one of our pillows. I don't know if y'all know who Danny Lay is, the singer. She actually got one of our pillows sent to her house. So
wow.
you take different pictures that you like, and we put them together with like one little simple phrase, and it's a perfect complement to home decor. Yes. So yeah, that's what we got going on. That's us in a nutshell.
Yes, guys. So make sure y'all click the link in their bio. Check them out. Make sure you guys are following them as well. You guys go live on Sundays now, right?
Yeah, so we do Fridays, Saturdays, and that's just us doing hot topics, talking about different things, growing our love life. And then Sundays is Soul Connections, okay? For all the single people in the comments that want to spam the comments, that's for you guys. We love to connect different people. If you are single, you can send us a private message, say, hey, I'm single, I'm interested in being on Soul Connections, and we'll get you set up on the day.
So singles, they on Sunday. Make sure y'all go. I see a few people saying they would love to get a pillow. So make sure y'all go and click the link in their bio and get that. Support them, guys. They are a beautiful couple. I keep saying it. Y'all can see it. We all can see it. My question to you guys is, when you hear the phrase LDR to forever, what does it mean to you now?
Yeah, both of us, but you have to talk. Go ahead. When you hear the phrase, because you will be looking dead at this screen.
He want to hear your response. Hey.
I want to hear your response first so that I can maybe.
And when I hear LDR to forever, you listening?
All right.
When I hear LDR to forever, what it means to me now is that love does not know distance. Love knows, it does not know proximity. Your love could be around the corner. Your love can be a million miles away. But like Liz always say, true love does prevail. It prevails every single time. There is nothing that can stop a love that is divinely ordained by God. So when I hear it now, I hear possibilities.
Yes. Now, Lucky.
Lucky. What you know, y'all see it. All right. When I hear that, LDRtoForever, I see a journey coming together as one. You know, I see dream, because we are a living testimony, because you have to dream it first before you come to life. So you get, you be like, all these beautiful men in America, my husband is in Nigeria. That's so deep. And that's, sometimes people can see you. Are you all right? Are you okay upstairs? Are you fine? Mr. James that is toasting you in Texas. You don't like Mr. James, you want to go follow somebody in kidnapping world, sure you get. So I see possibility, I see breakthrough, and I see forever love. Sure you get.
Okay, thank you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
And basically, let me quickly touch this one. I want to really say thank you, thank you to you, especially because our first day on live it's not coincidence, We planned that we are coming on live and we meet you. Ever since that time, you've been our number one role model, you've been our godmother, you've been our guidance. Sure you get. So everybody on this comment section, please, I want you to help me to tell her thank you because she's been so supportive. She helped us on everything. Like she tell us what to do, she tell us how to talk on this social platform. Sure you get. Help us to tell her thank you so much, and God Almighty will continue to strengthen you. We continue to be with you and continue to give you more wisdom and knowledge. What you're doing is not small. You don't get, because there's so many people that give up on love life. Sure you get. You bringing us up, this is our own testimony. Maybe with somebody hearing our testimony today can be blessed and can take that step. Sure you get, and continue. And I pray that God will make sure everything that you lay your hand upon will come to pass for you. Thank you so much. We really want to appreciate that.
Thank
we don't want to forget that part at all.
Thank you, ladies. Love you.
Yes, y'all my people. So I was super excited when y'all was like, of course, anything, yes. This is gonna be the last little part, and then we're gonna move into questions. And anybody comments, guys that are in the comments, I have been reading them. I'm sure they've been reading them as we go, but I'm just trying to make sure when people come up here and they're sharing their story, they share it as authentic and organic as it is. And sometimes when you read in comments, you get distracted. I do try to make sure we vibing, but I think we all here. So we're gonna do this speed challenge, okay? We're doing a speed challenge. I ask you guys a question and you let us know which one, okay?
Okay. You ready? Are you paying attention, baby?
Are you
we
ready?
only get a minute to answer.
You only get 1 minute. Let me get my timer ready, okay?
Oh, so wait. This is like those games where who's the louder sleeper and between the two of us. Okay.
Yes. Very light, but you tell us which one. It's just for us to get to know you guys just a little bit more,
Okay.
Let me get my timer. Okay. I'm starting it after I ask my first question. Okay, Bruno said y'all are handling. Thank you, moderators. I want to say thank y'all. Okay. First question. Who said I love you first?
Lucky.
Who's the better cook?
Me. No, me.
No.
You don't cook anything. The only thing you know how to cook is fufu and noodles. You don't know how to cook anything. Even though I haven't cooked for you yet, I know I'm the better cook.
Okay. Next question. Who plans the date nights?
Me, me of course.
I kind of gotta give you that. I do. I gotta give you that.
Me of course.
I don't want to, but I got to.
Okay. Who's more patient?
Me, Lucky.
Lucky more patient.
Who apologizes first?
Damn, Lucky.
I can't apologize for anything.
Who takes longer to get ready?
Me. Who takes longer to get ready?
Not you now.
That's me.
Yeah.
That's me.
Okay, timer. Okay. All right, that was our little fun little moment.
Fun.
Yeah. Okay, so we actually finished 7 minutes before expected, but those who are new, this is Lucky and Love. They just shared their beautiful love story. They are currently living in Nigeria together. They are happily married. Their love story started in November 2021. Lucky sent the message. He said, "Fine girl." No, I'm just kidding. He didn't say fine girl initially, but he said hi, right? And he was left on red. Love was like, this ain't it. I ain't feeling it. I don't know you. But Lucky by force, you are my woman, right? December 2021 comes and they start posting each other on social media. By January 2022, they are official. They are together. September 2022, by September 2022, she makes her first trip to Nigeria. They spent 2 years apart. I think that's like 2 years and a month or so. By December 2024, they are now together. They are married and they reside in Nigeria. This is a beautiful love story that they called Something New. They are a young LDR couple who is booming. Guys, make sure you guys are following them. They did say click the link in their bio. You're going to be connected to all of their content, their social media platforms, different things. A lot of people said that you guys are interested in buying those throw pillows, so definitely go get them. Also, too, if you are single and you are searching, kindly send them a DM. They do matchmaking. They are setting people up to have this beautiful experience as they are. Okay. So kindly message them. I dropped it on my singles post that's on my platform. I put it in the comments saying Soul Connections on Sundays. Go see them. Look at the glow. Don't y'all want that? So go over there, connect with them. They also go live on Fridays and Saturdays. We are now going to open up the panel for people to come up and ask questions. This segment is only going to be 30 minutes unless they would like to stay a little bit longer. It's actually getting late over in Nigeria. Also, too, as you come up and you are asking questions, I always say this is a safe space. So let's be mindful for the questions that we ask people. Let's be respectful to people's covenants. Okay, let's be which we never get people to act crazy, but I always have to put that disclaimer out there. Just love, because I love that when people come up here and they share their journey. I'm super thankful for having you guys. She come from the 513, baby. So I was happy for that. I was super happy from the first time I seen her. I seen you guys come across my social media platform. I was hooked. I said, wow, she got beautiful locks. She's beautiful. You get what I'm saying? I love Lucky's love that he always showed. Like anytime I always seen y'all, the way he was, it was like the typical Niger vibe. Like the way he would toast her, the way that he was. Go check their page, because I remember seeing the video when you came and the drums was there and he was dancing, and like it was beautiful. Her being welcomed in that form. It gave Niger vibes for sure though. You know, you guys are very bougie, upskill. Okay. So if you have any questions for them, you can drop it in the comment section. If you would like to come up, you are more than welcome to come up and ask the question. I did see we had some questions. How about the business? Do you guys plan on coming to the US?
Okay, that was the name in the question. Okay.
Yeah, sorry.
So no, it's okay. So we do, but not as far as living. We plan to come because we still have family there. Like majority of his family is there, and then my family, all my family is there. So we plan on coming for visitation wise, but as far as where we're building from, where we're planning on putting our home, that's going to be here in Nigeria. So Nigeria is home number one. America is number two, basically.
Period. Nicole says, beautiful love story. Oyen says, the love story was lovingly and sweet. Miss Kim said, hope you guys are still coming back here in the US.
Yeah, for some experiences.
Yeah. Oyen says, the love story was beautiful and lovely. Thank you so much, Juicy, for the follow. Diamond said, I enjoyed your live because it resonates with me. Miss Kim says her smile is beautiful.
Thank you, Kim.
Nicole says,
that's one.
Period. Nicole says, love the locks.
Thank you so much.
Bruno says, that's
you guys are here too. I don't understand.
Hey, one thing I can tell y'all right now, even though you meet Americans and we were one of the sweetest people, baby, don't talk about our men.
Okay? Don't play with it.
Really?
You better
Don't
say
blame
y'all
me.
look You better say y'all look nice together.
Oh, that's what you mean. I thought you were saying we talk better. Okay, now I don't mind. Y'all can call him handsome.
All right, y'all dropping it.
Handsome.
Toast him,
Compliment him.
toast him now.
Compliment him. I'm okay with that. But if you try to be funny, that's when we're gonna have a problem. Yeah, I don't play like that.
Bruno said that's pure Niger vibe. It's culture.
Yes,
Okay. I don't know how to say it, Miss TQ. She says, is she permanently going to live in Nigeria?
I think she realized we answered her. Yeah.
Yeah. I see the next one. How about the business says you guys will have beautiful babies. You guys will have beautiful babies.
I agree.
Yeah.
Miss TQ says, are they going to have kids?
Yes.
Definitely.
Not right now.
Right.
Yes.
Let's share.
You want to share?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so guys, anybody who does not know, we're going to have an authentic moment because we know this is a safe space. We actually did get pregnant this past August, and then we miscarried at that 8-week mark. Now, we have it's called a blighted ovum, which means that the embryo never made it into the sac to grow into a fetus. So with that miscarriage, honestly, the pregnancy taught us a lot. I feel like just like with our house chores, we didn't have a conversation about pregnancy before we got pregnant. We didn't really know what all it would include. We didn't know how much it would take for you to be pregnant. We didn't know the risk. We really didn't talk about it. We really didn't know about it. So us getting the experience, it honestly made us realize we are not nearly as ready as we thought we were. And so now we are patiently enjoying making love without creating a baby. Okay, condoms on deck. Now after the miscarriage and I had that DNC, the most painful 5 minutes of my life, we walking down the stairs and this man is praying, God, just give us a beautiful baby. He they want himself. He gonna on this condom fast. I'm not. There won't be any Pekin here. So we need time. I need at least 6 months before I can even say baby again.
So in case you guys are saying that we are laughing during, when we lost our baby, because we have actually go through it already.
Yeah.
And we're just trying to let you guys know, like, it's not easy. So this is my time that I realized all my life I was thinking, when you give somebody pregnant till 9 months, when the baby come out, I don't know, during those times, anything can actually happen.
Yeah.
So since that time, I now know that it's not easy for every woman that give birth. I want to give you kudos, and I want to really say God will continue to bless every mother in this platform right now and every mother all over the world. Because at a particular time, my wife is craving what he crave for is not what is always here. We spend more at that particular time. Have you ever watched any skits that they will be like, pregnant lady is looking for a tiger head, a lion breast, a pregnant man. So I did not know, not until my wife had born. All those food that is craving for. Number one is expensive. Number one, you can't actually find it closer. And again, she's not always hungry. Let's say, okay, in the afternoon, I want to eat rice. In the evening, I want to do this. It does not have all those tastes for that time. It's only when she actually want to eat food, that's when she know what she wants to eat. So sometimes they can actually want to eat at 11 where I can't drive anywhere at that particular time. It's late, we can't see any food. So you get, there's so many things going on. Then please take note of your wife and please always take care of her, because at the point in time I'll be like, babe, you're not the first person that have pregnant. Why are you acting like this? You are acting. So to me, it's acting. Sure you get during those times. But I know now that from that beginning of that pregnancy, there's no acting. She can't actually control her body anymore. His body is owned by another person. So we want to say thank you, and God will continue to bless every motherhood, right? Every motherhood, and God will continue to lift you guys. Amen. And by the grace of God, we're going to have a baby.
Yes.
Not now.
In due time. Yes.
Not now, yeah.
Megan says your love story is beautiful. Hope in a year I can update mine. Yes, we would love to have you on here, Megan. Miss Kim says the guy is so funny and real.
Yes, so
I don't know if I'm funny, but we're just real. Here you get. We just want our story to be a different story. We don't wanna fake any story. We don't wanna
Yes.
lie to people because there's so many lies going on. You know, people intend to act as if everything is rosy in their life.
yeah.
I wanna tell you. I always tell this. I always tell people that are alive. I tell that thing that keep your own relationship going. You don't get break other people's relationship. So don't look at another people's relationship. Look at your own and look at what you're going to do to make sure your relationship grow. Sure you get. Please, peace out.
Yes. Cherie says period. Classy says right. Don't come for Mano. Kings and Farno says they're both amazing.
Thank you, King.
That's our diva.
No, that's King, not Queen.
Oh, the husband.
Yeah.
Classy says right. Walk on ice.
Okay, tread lightly.
Queen says Queen of King Inferno says my favorite couple.
Yes, we love you, Queen.
We love you, Queen.
Okay, Miss TQ says yes, pronounced TQ. Okay, cool.
I like that.
La Ruby says, "Oh, I'm sorry."
We appreciate that.
Classy says, "Oh no, sorry, sis and bro."
Thank y'all, but we're good now.
Right. Cherie says condolences. Miss Kim says sorry about that. Nicole says God will bless you both.
Amen. You too.
Roxy says he will still try for that pecan.
You don't get. He's trying for that Pekino. He will try.
Roxy says you'll never be ready, but you will be blessed.
Amen.
Yes.
Okay. Tori says, what was the determining factor in choosing to reside in Nigeria over the U.S.?
God. That's it. It wasn't like I didn't do no measuring of, it's cheaper in Nigeria or it's better. I really didn't compare. God told me this where I needed to be, and then I followed suit. And then I found out it is a lot cheaper here. It's better to take that American money and bring it over here where you have more spending range, when you can have a beautiful home paying rent $2,000 a year versus $2,000 a month. So yeah, the food, I'm honestly the best shape I've ever been my entire life. I'm in the best health that I've ever been in my entire life. I'm the healthiest I've ever been as I'm here. So it was God, and I'm better for it.
Yes. Momo says, I'm so happy for you guys. May God continue to bless and protect you guys.
Amen. Thank you, Momo.
Thank you, Momo.
God bless you too.
Yes. Guys, if y'all have any questions, any comments, questions, comments, right now is the time. If anybody would like to come up and actually ask a question, it could be about anything pertaining to traveling to Nigeria. I mean, anything long distance, anything like that. Nicole, are your driving services only for airport pickups and drop-offs?
No, Nicole. So it's a chauffeur service entirely. Now, as far as the ins and outs of what that chauffeur service would include, it depends on what you're looking for. If you're needing a package where we find a place for you to live while you're here, as well as a chauffeur service, then you can do a package, or you can do add-on services with just individual chauffeur and then the distance you need us to drive you. So let's say you're here for a whole week. You need us to take you 5 different places. Well, we will look at the kilometers and the miles for those places, and that'll determine how much we would charge you. So it's more of a chauffeur service in general, not just airport pickup and drop off.
Mm, okay. Bruno says, when we're talking about LDR, this is it. Your story is beautiful, motivating, and I'm tapping for you.
Thank you, Bruno. We appreciate that.
Miss Kim says, are your family not angry for you choosing to be in Nigeria?
No, my family not angry, baby. They trying to figure out how they could get here. My family is not angry.
Ever since everybody's planning their own way to come to Nigeria.
Sure, yeah.
Go and check my wife video, like our past video and present video. You will know what I was saying. Like, she's actually enjoying his life here in Nigeria. So you living large, eating fresh fruits, fresh food, all those things. You didn't miss America.
No, y'all, I have not had one time being here where I was like, oh, I want to go back. Not one time did that cross my head. Listen, not one time.
Wow.
I'm talking about not one time have I been in this house crying, oh, I need to go back there. Go back to what? Y'all, it's hot here every day. I can go swimming every day of the week. I can sit out, like, it's just, oh, I love it here. I walk out on the corner, buy me some fresh fruit, some bananas, some watermelon, some oranges. Like, it's just, I love it here. I love it here. Look at my nails, y'all. These mine. These my real nails.
Yes, her skin glowing. You lost some weight too.
Girl,
you know how many pounds?
Like, I used to be 230. I'm now under 190.
Right. She lost weight. Skin always been tea, but skin tea.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Anike says they are a beautiful couple.
Thank you.
Thank you, Anike.
Pretty Girl says, so moving to Nigeria, was it a major culture shock?
Honestly, no. Y'all, when I tell y'all the only time that I was crying here was because of the mosquitoes. That was the only time. A mosquito messed around and bit me on my lip, and that was it. Like, I felt like that line was crossed. But I really didn't have no culture shock. I haven't had anything pop up to me like, oh, I can't deal with this. It's all pretty much been I feel like I'm at home. I don't feel like I'm somewhere that I don't know nothing about, if that makes sense.
You don't get.
Yeah.
And I think this is what people are actually missing. I don't know. Maybe people think if they come to Nigeria, people will be like, you are this, you are that, stay your city. They want to welcome you even more. They want to get to know you more. They want to even assist you to do things.
Yeah.
It's just like there's a lady in our, like, beside our apartment here. Anytime my wife come outside, she wants to greet my wife by all means. You don't get. That's how they show love. They want to get to know you. They don't know if you're not from here. You can't even actually tell. Sure you get. They want to support you. They want to be happy with you. They want to help you to do something if you want. They want to give you gifts without even knowing you. Sure you get. That's how we look like over here.
It's a lot of love in community. So I haven't felt any kind of, hey, nobody did me wrong because I'm American or nothing like that. So
period. That's good. Nicole says, thank you so much. We'll be reaching out soon.
We look forward to it.
Yeah, Cherie says, wow. Tara says, I know, right, girl. And then Miss TQ says, wait, can I ask about if she work?
Yeah, so we both do. We're both full-time entrepreneurs, full-time bosses, as I like to say. Everything that we're doing is entrepreneurship. So the clothing line, our custom pillows, our chauffeur service, our content creation, it's full-time boss work over here.
It's like people don't know that content creator is work. Like going to a location, thinking about the thing, bringing it to life. Editing the video is not actually easy.
At all.
Like it can take the shoots can take your whole day. The editing can take your whole day because you want to watch. You want to be like, no, this will not make sense. Let's do this like this. Let's do it like this. And it's majorly doing most of all those things on the more serious note.
And then being entertaining, creating a platform like LDR, Lucky in Love, like it's not simple to be up here entertaining people for hours, trying to make sure you keep the momentum going. making sure you're smiling enough, keeping your energy up. It's not enough. It's all work, baby. If you did not know, this is work.
It's a whole full-time job that you didn't even know you were signing yourself up for.
Exactly.
Like, hey, yeah, yeah. Miss Kim says we Nigerians are so proud of you. Keep it up, girl.
Thank you,
Thank you so much.
Oh. Roxy says it's relaxing here in Nigeria. My stress is down and well cared for than being in the States.
Talk about it, baby. I'm talking about it's peaceful. I watch Netflix a lot of time during the day. That's my day. I pretty much get to see my man, watch some Netflix, take a walk. It's very slow paced. I'm not stressed out, baby. I love it here.
Yes. Period. It's beautiful. I enjoy my experience when I travel to Ghana as well as other countries in Africa. It's peaceful. It's a vibe, and when the sun kiss your skin, baby, it be kissing.
Hey,
Okay.
talk about it.
Yes. Honey
Yes.
Butterfly says she has. I think she's talking
Yes,
about
y'all. Body is tea. Thank
yeah.
y'all.
Alan says, "Hey everyone."
Hi.
Roxy said, "Oh yes, mosquito for me. The party is over. I'll see you inside."
I'm telling you, I done told Lucky, don't take me to no more events outside because I do not want to be outside. Them sunflies and mosquitoes, they don't care. And these some freaky mosquitoes. How you bite me on my lip, my cheek, and my neck? Disrespectful mosquitoes. They some freaky mosquitoes, man.
Hey, they filling up on you. Wait, I do got a question because I always wonder for people who do move over to Africa, how do you manage that? Because like eventually you're not taking malaria pills every day and spraying yourself down with D. You know what I'm saying? So
Well, so I took the malaria pills my first time coming here in 2022, but I didn't bring that with me this time.
okay.
Yeah, so the mosquitoes is still mosquitoes. Just like in America, you get bit by a mosquito, you going on about your day. So I haven't had an experience where I done got real sick or anything, but everybody's immune system is different.
Right.
So I don't want to speak for everybody, but that's been my shoe. Now, if somebody is coming from America, I will definitely ask for some off if I'm gonna be outside. I wish I had some off.
Okay, so you still
I need to tell Joy to bring that.
You need you guys, anybody that is coming, I think even if it's not gonna, mosquitoes not gonna be running after you, you still need to just bring it. So the reason why you need to bring it, you guys are, I don't know, you're different from us. Mosquito can be chopping me now, I may not know, and even if he eats me finish, the reaction may be too small. But on my wife's body, I'm using her body to make example. Just like one day we'll go and shoot video in my church. The sunfly, all those small tiny sunfly finish his leg. When we reach your house, we have about like 20 bites. It's when you reach out and scratch it like very, very big, and she have that kind of body that when mosquito or all this kind of thing, beats him on his body, it's very, very big. You would think he's a boy. So yeah, you need to bring it if you're coming, because they will be craving to drink your blood more than our blood. They are used to our blood. They are used to the Nigerian blood. Your blood is fresh, and I think this can be energetic. So let's rush this new blood. That's how they behave.
Yeah. So I would recommend bringing some off. That's it. And if you have a normal, healthy system, then your body will adjust. I've adjusted to the mosquitoes. I just don't like getting bit. I don't think anybody like getting bit. And they be finding their way inside the house, baby. Baby, I need what we all need is them little zappers. They got these little hand zappers. And you be like, you catch their ass. That's what that's what I really need.
Yes, I know when I go out at nighttime, I still would spray down with off, but I stopped taking the malaria pills after my first trip. That was just me. I still went and got it on my second. I was like, just in case, but I didn't take it. It made me sick. You know what I'm saying? It made me sick. It made me feel really sick. So I definitely understand that. But everybody is different. Like Love said, do what you need for your body, depending on your immune system. Yeah. Kanisha says, does Lucky want to come to America to visit? I think y'all answered that, but
Yeah, yes, I actually want to come to America, especially this World Cup. That's my plan. I want to come to America. This World Cup, World Cup is happening in America. So again, I want to come to America. This World Cup, but Nigeria did not qualify. So that one going to give me strength, but it's not stopping me because I want to experience, the legends. Legends will be coming. We have Lionel Messi playing the World Cup. We have Ronaldo. We have stars coming. All these people I play football. Sure you get. So these are role models. I really want to see these people play before they stop playing. Sure you get. That's my prayer. Sure you get. But this is my opportunity to try to start the process now. But Nigeria did not qualify. But I don't know if that will really stop us, from over here. Be like, I want to go and watch the World Cup. Nigeria is not here. What do you want to come and do? You want to run, Abi? Sometimes they won't say it like that, but there's a way they will put it that you will feel like you don't need this visa. Sure you get. But I really definitely, if I did not come now, one day I'm gonna be in US. Bonding with my family. Sure you get. Meeting my wife family too. Because I've never met my wife family.
That's true.
How do you feel about Nigeria not going to the World Cup?
You pay me like, this is a big platform for us, showcasing ourselves this time around again, on our music we're doing massively well.
Yeah, for sure.
Music, sure you get. And our football too, it's been a long time that we'll go to World Cup. So this is a good opportunity for us to go to this World Cup, especially with wonderful players that we have. And again, we lost that game. We lost that game, and like in audio country, everybody started fire for fire, like abusing the everything, everybody that make it go wrong, that make us lose. Yeah, so is somehow every Nigeria is paying right now because we did not go to World Cup. A whole giant of Africa is not in the World Cup. Think about it. We are the giant of Africa, and we do not go to World Cup. People like Ghana now will be talking to us anyhow. Sorry, I don't want to start Wala, but seriously, that's how it used to look like. They will start from the jollof rice stuff and start coming back to the start coming to the football now and be like, you guys did not go to World Cup, we are in the World Cup, and you don't have anything to say. But it's painful on the more serious notes. It's painful. I'm not saying the giant of Africa in the World Cup is painful.
Yes. Roxy says, our wife is peaceful. It is peaceful and beautiful indeed.
Yes, so.
Cherie says, love it. Miss TQ says, awesome. Kofre plus Darlisha says, I know that's right. I hate when you just lose your spot.
Oh, baby.
Tara says, yes, indeed. Miss TQ says, oh yeah, I know. Bruno says, we're proud of you, brother.
Thank you. Big name.
Pretty Girl says, can we come up and ask questions? Yeah, right now is the time for people to come up and ask questions, but we got like 8 more minutes in this segment and we letting this beautiful couple go. Okay. Bruno says, they see you as fresh meat. Cherie says,
she gets
not freaky mosquitoes. That was hilarious.
Extra freaky.
Miss Kim says, you gonna be treating malaria. Yeah, laughing. She was sitting laughing. Roxy says, sweet blood abroad.
It's fresh one.
Bruno says, our blood is bad market for them. Kanisha said, our blood is sweet though.
Sweet.
This is it. Fresh one.
Miss TQ says, how about the food? Does she get used to African food?
Absolutely. Yeah. Majority of the food that I eat is African food. Like this morning I had me some croaker fish, white rice and stew. Majority of what I eat now is the African food. Now there's still American food here. I don't want to have y'all be deceived. There's a not a Popeyes, a KFC, a Burger King, a Domino's, a
Right.
Krispy Kreme. There's still American foods here, but I didn't really eat that kind of stuff in America, so I didn't pick up the habit here. Basically,
Tell them about your food now that you enjoy.
What is your favorite Nigerian dish?
The very, very top is the Iwedu, Begiri, Amala, and stew. That's my favorite one right now. And then,
okay,
my second one is pepper soup, and then a croaker fish. Baby, I could go on and on. I got me a nice little list of food. The only thing I don't like is egusi.
Okay, egusi a little different. Has Lucky tried American food?
Yeah, but he's not really a fan. Anything I give him, he'll eat it, but he won't order that by himself, if that makes sense. Like, he'll taste it, he'll be like, okay. So he had like a chicken sandwich. He's tried like the French fries. He's tried different little things along the way, and he's even tried pizza. Y'all, he do not like pizza. I ain't never met a person in my life that don't like pizza, but he do not like pizza.
Okay. Baku says, greetings from Gambia. Thank you for the follow. Life with Tara says, no, we discussed this on live last night. Someone said Nigeria is still welcome in US. They are still welcome in the USA. We're not talking about like Nigerians being able to have access to coming to America. We're talking about the World Cup, the soccer, the soccer little I don't even know, competition or tournament. Right. Yeah, that's what they talk about. Okay. Welcome up, pretty girl. You have a question for them.
I have a question. So, Love, with you being African American, you know how our dynamic and how we were raised. Right. What was one of the biggest challenges with y'all being two totally different backgrounds, two totally upbringing? Because, us as African American, we're very outspoken. We say what's on our mind. Africans don't do that. They real, reserved. So what was the biggest challenge of y'all like really trying to coexist with each other?
When I get upset, I raise my voice a lot. Like I'll be feeling myself and I'll be really up there when I get upset. Same. And one thing Lucky has had to tell me is I need to calm down. Now, at first when he would say that to me, who you telling to calm down? If you stop making me mad, then I will calm down. But now when I look at it, the reality is this is the man that I love. This is the man that I'm married to. So there is no time when I should be talking to him like he's my enemy. Right. That's what I had to think about. Like, why am I yelling at him as if he's one of my enemies on the street, rather than this same person that I was just in love with 5 minutes ago? Right. So keeping that in mind, that's probably been my biggest challenge. And y'all, still yet, I have not mastered it. I still raise my voice from time to time, but I jerk back and realize I need to calm it down.
I think that's just how we were raised, because in the house, mama yelling, daddy yelling, everybody just yelling. Everybody just yelling. That's what we used to. We used to just yelling. So it's not our fault. We just loud people, to be honest.
Yeah, it's definitely a habit learned, but it's a habit that can be broken if we committed to breaking it.
True.
Because you're right. I was definitely taught like that. He has been on the phone with me having my mom in the background and my mama yelling at my younger siblings. He like, is that mama yelling like that? That's how we communicate. Everybody screaming. Yeah. But now I don't have to scream. He right here and he listening. So yeah.
I think that's a good challenge. I'm glad, you're able to like take that and know, okay, that's something I got to work on. Because a lot of people, they not quick to like notice what they need to work on. So the fact that you're willing to work on that is a really good trait.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Matt Sozo, he and him. Thank you so much, pretty girl, for the question. Matt. Matt.
Hi, Lucky.
Hi, big name. Alpha.
Yeah, I will still join you guys on Sunday though.
Okay, no problem.
All right. Did you have a question for us?
Yeah, oh sure. How
What's
is
the
it going?
question?
How is it going? You've been in Nigeria. For how long have you been in Nigeria now? How is it going?
I've been here since December of last year, and it's going great. I love it here. I don't feel like I don't belong. I feel like I'm at home, and I am. Yeah,
Which
I got my
Nigerian
Naja
country are you
wife
from?
card, by the way, if y'all didn't know.
Period. Yes,
Naja
that's
wife,
what's
I got my
up.
green card, y'all.
Okay, clock it. The last.
Which Nigerian meal can you prepare comfortably now?
Okay, that's the last question we gonna let you
He said,
ask.
What did
He
you
said
say?
what
your
night?
food.
He said what Nigerian meal have you been able to prepare?
Prepare. I haven't cooked a meal yet. I haven't had
Okay.
to cook since I've been here. Praise the Lord. But when I do, I'll let you know.
Period. That's what's up. The okay, well that kind of answers that question. She said, "Have you ever cooked American food for him? If you ain't had to cook nothing, then we good." Um,
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Matt, for coming up. I just want to give you guys your flowers. I really appreciate y'all coming up. I thank you guys so much. You guys are doing a beautiful thing. Being young, being married, and being called, that's not easy. So I really just commend you guys for what you do. That's why I always stop by and support y'all. I thank y'all for the time that y'all spent tonight. I thank you for the chat. Everybody that liked, comment, shared the live, tabbed, reposted, gifted me as well as them. I appreciate that. My moderators, I thank y'all too. I'm gonna give it up for y'all because without y'all, we will not be able to balance this out. LDR is not easy. You know what I'm saying? LDR is not an easy journey. It really takes a lot from you physically, mentally, even spiritually. It requires for you to do some things, do some hard things, do some sacrificial things. So I just want to give you guys the ability to just say your last comments, inserts, things that you would like to say to the people, whatever it is, whatever thought it is, and we're gonna end it there.
All right. Well, first and foremost, thank you, Liz, for having us. As we've said plenty of times, this is an amazing space that you've created for couples to come and share and just people to enjoy love. I'm a huge romance person, so there's a literal platform. I can go look at different love stories, and that's a beautiful thing. It's a amazing way to see positivity in a atmosphere where you see so many negative comments. So thank you for the platform. Thank you for having us. Thank you for considering us. Thank you, every single one of you guys, for every double tap, every gift that you sent us, every gift that you sent gift, all the love in the comments. We love you guys too. Please make sure you follow us so we can continue the Lucky and Love family vibe. And then also click that link in our bio so you can see all things Lucky and Love.
All right, so basically, my vibe, I've actually touched, most of everything that I want to touch. But don't forget, we have a chauffeur service. We have our motherland throw pillow. My wife did not say that. Motherland throw pillow. Go and check our bio. You go and see what it look like, and I bet you will definitely want to have that in your house. So once again, we want to say thank you to everybody that gift us. We want to say thank you to our role model, our godmother. We want to say thank you, for your support. We want to say thank you for everything that you're doing, And this is going to be a big platform, I bet you. You're doing a big thing here. And if anybody even come from, see, your love story, you need to come and say it because you're helping somebody. You're helping somebody. DM her, tell her like, my story. You have not heard my story. We need to talk about our story.
Yes.
He's doing a big stuff, and I want to say like we used to do. Thank God for your blessings. Thank God, and God will continue to bless you. Bless every one of you on this platform right now.
Amen.
Supporting her back to back because it's not easy. You supporting her is not easy. God will continue to bless each and every one of you too, and God will guide you, and God will guide your business, and God will guide what you do.
Amen.
Thank God, and let's be grateful to God for this wonderful day. Amen.
Amen. Thank you guys so much again. I'm gonna drop y'all. Please make sure y'all follow them. Follow them. It's nothing but love. Thank y'all so much for coming up.
Thank you, Liz. Good night, boo. We love you.
All right. Love you guys too. Bye bye. Chad! Chad! Where my music at? I'm sorry. We not new to this. We true to this. Okay? Chad! That was a beautiful love story. If you did not catch their love story, if you did not catch it, I will do a recap. A brief recap.